There is always hope, Joseph. Do not despair. Some of us remember, Builder. He gave us the means for our salvation. Do not fear now. Do not give up faith in the Church. We must hang on. We will all find our way to the machine.
Jděte pryč. Běžte někam jinam. Běžte někam jinam.
I'll keep you safe.
My God. You would not believe the competition that once existed here.
Now this. You know.
Get lost, wrench.
Now this. You know. Sorry, not right now. Now this. You know. There are things more remember a park.
Please, leave me alone.
The outcries is for us, or they needed
Maybe for another wrench.
If that's true, they could do the same to anyone. To anyone who knows him. How long until they evict us too?
Get the hell out of here. Golem City is where you belong.
No, to je mi pěkný. Skvělý. Další zatracený aut. Uklidni se a dej tu bouchačku pryč. Z té zbraně jsem docela nervózní.
Maybe I'm not making myself clear. I don't want to fuck with you, Eva. But things need to change around here. I got... This is not a place for you. Don't press your luck, Uyovok.
Jensen, I'm getting worried. Should I be calling every police station in town looking for you?
That's not necessary. I'll be in soon.
Good, because we've got work to do.
Nemestestymämme.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Have you heard of this Church of the Machine God? It seems perfect for us.
Like you, friend. In face of persecution and hate. Go. Hated myself. My Almighty God. No longer.
Always watching, because you are always watching.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Treated by governments when they have spent taxpayer money to build special living quarters for you and your kind.
That legislation forces people out of their homes and into sequestered environments. There's no
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
There was a terrorist bombing at a local church.
But ARC had nothing to do with it. We are
A non-violent organization. Yes, you said that. That was 6 months ago. Earlier today, Rusika train station fell victim to a bombing. The third day at Prague in recent months. Is this really the face of a pacifist? Join the discussion online and let us know what you think. This is Alaska City. Reporting to you live. Icus News, a global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. And now for a close look at events making headlines around the world. The impact of the AUG incident is still being felt.
What the? Get over there and stop that! Someone's in our territory! Go, now!
Don't press your luck.
I will try to find you a little something. Do not hesitate. I promise. Do not live in fear any longer. Faith in the machine god will bring you peace. The Church of the Machine God does not claim to have all the answers, your brothers and sisters, but only all the answers you need. In our world, our own energy God will centralize our salvation in the We have the seeds of eternity.
You want to do business? The man is over there.
Admire your professionalism, Brad.
You know, maybe if you talk a little louder, the rats will shoot you instead of me.
Go on, get out of here.
You don't belong here.
This is not a place for you.
You want to do business? The man is over there.
Whatever you need. You want Praxis, eh? Biocell, hypostim, painkillers?
I might be interested.
They sell these things.
Yeah, I got that.
Buy something. Is that all? Come on, I can tell you have more credits.
I have everything I need.
I still have more.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Homeless. Even in the worst part of the city, I cannot afford a roof over my head.
I can hear explosions in my sleep. Man, like it's
Jensen,
happening over and
I'm
over.
getting worried. Should I be calling every police station in town looking for you?
That's not necessary. I'll be in soon.
Good, because we've got work to do.
The Church of the Machine God does not claim to have all the answers, brothers and sisters.
Seeker, are you prepared for the ascension?
I think you've got the wrong guy.
No, I can see your purity. You are close, so close, and the Singularity Church of the Machine God can help take you the rest of the way. You know of it?
I don't think your church can help me get where I'm going.
Each of us lives with needs and desires, begging and howling for attention, for fulfillment. We barely have time to ponder. What, if anything, lies beyond this wretched world?
And you have some idea of what that might be?
I am but a servant, tasked with spreading the word and offering hope to those who have none. But I have the teachings of the Church to guide me. What would you like to know?
Tell me more about this ascension.
Our minds will depart their corporeal shells and merge with the divine consciousness of the Machine God. This is the ascension.
Sounds like you're talking about uploading a copy of your brains to a computer. I didn't think that was possible yet.
Thanks to the Builder, it is. But it is much more than a simple copy. It is transference. Joseph called it an evolution of the human condition. Do you have more questions, Seeker?
I saw your builder upstairs. He's not doing so well.
I was afraid of this. His flesh is failing, as his faith did. Perhaps the Mother was right to cast him out before he could tarnish the Ascension.
Doesn't say much for your church that you abandoned someone for asking questions. Not going to do much for your recruitment drive.
One of the chosen holds vigil. That is all I can do. Yosef's passion turned to bitter poison, and the flesh is weak. There is nothing more to say, Seeker. Do you have more questions?
This Singularity Church of the Machine God. For augmented only?
The word of the Mother. Only the gifted will ascend. She has cast out the flesh-flawed in preparation.
So you're here on a recruitment drive, to fill up the numbers.
And more. The Builder lives in this place, the dreamer of our ascension, now cast out at the will of the Mother.
Let me guess, he's one of the flesh-flawed.
No, he simply had a crisis of faith. But I am not so blinded by my faith as others are. He was a friend once, a mentor, a leader in our church. Some of us remember. Do you have more questions?
Nothing right now.
Very well, Seeker.
You are one of the gifted, friend. Join us in the Machine God.
And what? Ship us all off to Woodwalk? No, they cannot.
Anomaly access granted.
Not pretty, is it? Well, this place is all we have now. Better than being in Golem City, I suppose.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
You live around here, don't you? Forget it, stupid question. I won't let you live anywhere else.
The church overcome the flaws of the flesh.
Yes.
You looking for permit?
Don't know why It's worth a check. This area is restricted to you, Orb. You're, not on the guest list.
Fucking Connor.
Money is all to a trickle.
The altar's here. By tomorrow, we will be so busy you will be complaining about that.
Feels like I'm missing something.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Too many shares in the thing.
I hope you're not Edward Broad, because you don't look at all like the picture.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Arts and crafts?
Looks like an old toy factory to me. Except something tells me it's not toys you make here.
This is Drahomir's place. The men outside are his men. They use it to... well, to run whatever scam they have going at the time.
And what scam do they have going right now?
Documents. I make forgeries for Drahomir and his men. Fake permits and passports and police credentials. Whatever he wants, or whatever he thinks he can push on people. Basically, if Drahomir tells me to make it, I make it.
So it's a forgery ring, and you're pretty much at the heart of it.
Makes me sound like a ringleader. Milena is no ringleader. I'm not very good at saying no to people who point guns at me.
How did you get mixed up with these scam artists?
I started forging documents to help my friends. There were people in my life I didn't want to lose. To watch someone get displaced just because they are augmented.
Displaced to the Utilic complex, Gollum City.
There are people there who do not deserve to be. They are sent to hell simply because their permits aren't up to date enough.
So you work for these guys because you think it's the right thing to do?
I work for them because they scare me. The men outside, their job is to protect me. Either I fulfill the orders Drahomir throws at me, or he does that whole gun-waving thing. I do not like guns.
What else can you tell me about Drahomir?
He runs a fake police checkpoint with some friends of his. The police credentials I made for them, they are some of my best work. Very convincing. Unfortunately.
So the real cops, they think Drahomir is one of them?
Either that, or he pays them off. They say there is a brotherhood among police officers. I guess it extends even to the fake ones.
Where do I find Drahomir?
He controls a fake police checkpoint just down the street. It is where he stops people and extorts them. Preys on their fears, their desperation. If you're lucky, he charges you some ridiculous amount in exchange for one of my fake docs.
And if you're not lucky?
He will string you along, funnel you into an endless series of promises and payments. For some, it never ends.
And all this happens in broad daylight in the middle of the street?
Amazing what people would tolerate when they are scared. A man with a gun and a fake uniform stops you in the street, tells you you must go somewhere, pay for something. Most people will do whatever he wants. But you are not like most people, are you?
You think I just walk around shooting people?
Don't you?
I like knowing there are other options.
Okay, so stab him, scare him, or get the police to do their job for once. I remember Drahomir mentioning this cop who threatened him. She was hanging around his checkpoint. Who knows? Maybe there really is one good cop in Prague.
That sounds like the safest bet. Otherwise, you're asking me to pick a fight with a bunch of guys in uniforms, scam artists or not.
The whole city would come down on you. Still, up to you how you want to handle it.
Right. And just so we're clear, you are going to stop forging documents now.
I don't like getting into trouble. And even worse is other people suffering because of me. No more faking documents ever again. Unless someone really needed one. Then I'd probably do it. I mean, if we knew for a fact that we could help someone, we should do whatever we can, right?
It depends what you have in mind.
The docs I make, they really can fool the authorities. Sort of.
Sort of?
Drahomir flooded the streets with forgeries, so the city started tracking more, adding scanners, validation numbers. Now, unless one of my permits gets activated in the city database, it's just plastic.
So you're telling me these people pay for forgeries and then probably get deported anyway?
It doesn't have to be that way. I have 2 permits that I literally just made. And I think we can really help these people. If you're willing.
Alright, how do we help?
Their names are Edward Brod and Irenka Bauer. Drahomir was going to charge them like 20 more times. But maybe you could just give them the forgeries? Early Christmas present?
You said it's just plastic, that people get deported anyway. How does this help them?
I think I know how to get them activated. As long as you're willing to follow through.
Alright. I'll go meet Edward and Irenka. In the meantime, are you going to be okay here?
Once they learn that Drahomir's been taken care of, the others will leave me alone. He's the one I'm scared of. By the way, there is a safe over there where they keep their money. I'll give you the code. 2489. Feel free to help yourself.
What about you?
Way ahead of you.
Task Force 29 division lately. The one Interpol created in 28 after that quote-unquote horrifying breakdown of cooperation between the intelligence-gathering organizations worldwide. Not like we were expecting to, of course. I mean, it's not like they could come out and say, we've created a special intelligence force of natural-born killers who can enter your country whenever it wants, bust into your house, and detain you for who knows how long if you have... cigarettes from the local 7-Eleven guy. But you read what I'm reading these days.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
see what...
You looking for permit?
Trace program initiated. Granted.
I'm sure you didn't mean to point them. You should mind your own business. Public space, private moment. Get it? Public space, private moment. Get it?
This is Eliza, sir. Reporting to you live. Around the clock, around the because you were always watching.
The Czech Republic Economic Group coincided with policies directed at preventive labor throughout the world, encouraging them to come to Prague and help make it the modern marvel it is today. However, this sudden influx of transient workers posed some unexpected challenges. It was one thing to provide thousands of workers to turn Prague into a mirror of its time, quite another the housing. In response to the housing crisis, the government hired the staff.
There was a terrorist bombing at a local
No offense, but I don't deal with people like you. You need to go to the red light district. If you can get there.
Nothing personal. I just do not want to take any chances with any of the special parts you might or might not have. Nothing personal. I just do not want to take any chances with any of the special parts you might. Hey, come on, just let me.
I'm sorry. I'm not in the mood.
It's like an
to
obstacle
talk to
course,
some
getting
stranger.
past the human trash on the street.
Beat it. I'm not interested.
What do you want? You've never seen someone with nothing before?
Get the hell away from here, Ugg. You want to blow something up?
We have better way.
Blow yourselves up.
The Rainbow Road goes through Bon Bon. You know this place.
The rich. I heard they get neon delivered right to their bed. All automated. They bypass the dealer.
But we're not rich. We must pay back the hard way.
Sorry, we only celebrate a different kind of stuff.
You're up.
Not my kind of merchandise. Not your problem.
Can't wait to leave this fucking city.
My product isn't for you. Trust me. Neon is not for Augs. I'm doing you a favor. Neon is not for Augs. I'm doing you a favor. Don't bother, hands up. No posing.
Lovely.
Great.
You're looking for Vaclav, aren't you? I can tell. You'd better be careful. Bunch of value that's a pigment.
You! Stop right there! Yeah, you! Down on your knees!
Okay, but then...
Hands behind your head.
Like this?
Yes, I'm going to frisk you now. Don't move.
I'm not carrying anything.
That's for me to find out.
But then
Hold still. Then you have nothing to worry about. Okay, hands behind your back. I know. You're innocent. Just like everyone else.
The only thing I am guilty of is being honest. I don't know what to do. I've never been in any kind of legal trouble before.
Interference in a police procedure.
This is insane. And it has to be a violation of our rights.
How much longer is it going to be?
Mějte na paměti, že předměty týkající se augmentací, například biobaterie a jisté nástroje, či další autorské příslušenství, mohou být během namátkových kontrol zabaveny. Děkujeme za spolupráci.
Looking forward to the end of the day.
Try to look professional.
Elena must be quite excited, yeah?
Don't blow your cover.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
The artist was pretty good. You would look more... Shut up. Looking forward to the end of the day. That's the weapon almost, right?
We got bomb attacks. We should have bomb attacks. Maybe someone died wearing these uniforms. Try to look.
I just want to check your documents.
Street is off limits, Oyobok. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed. Keep moving.
Hope that drone doesn't come over here again. Don't blow your cover. Coming closer, Metal Man! He's in the ranks!
strike here today!
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Jensen! Thank God! I'm down in the dungeon, man. You remember the title of my super secret book, right?
I remember it's red.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Jensen, my favorite techno wonderkind. Sorry about the goons, man. They didn't give you too much trouble, did they?
They're not gonna be a problem anymore. What do they want? You behind on your protection money?
I don't think it's about money. I got this little misunderstanding with their boss, Otar. You know how it is with these gangster types.
Enough to know that there's no such thing as a little misunderstanding.
Diwali internal politics. I'm gonna get it sorted. Gonna see the big boss myself. As soon as things settle down. The day after a bombing, man, it's... Well, I mean, it's scary, right? I'm surprised people go out at all.
Sometimes people don't have a choice. My systems took a hit. I was hoping you could help me get everything running again.
Took a hit? You mean... Oh, shit! Why didn't you say so? We need to get you in the chair. The chair. You know, I've always wanted to get a closer look at those Sari fogs of yours. A real close look. So let's strap you in.
What exactly are you going to do to me?
I'm not sure yet. First, I gotta get in there to see what's wrong. But don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to you I wouldn't do to myself. I promise. Besides, you've been here a few times. You know I'm professional.
You've never had to put me under before.
I never saw you the day after an explosion before either. That was a big shock to your system, man. Kaboom! Now, you want me to fix you or not?
Hang on a sec, you're gonna put me under for how long? What if the Diwali send reinforcements?
Oh, you're just stalling. Those illiterates aren't going to get in here. Don't be scared of the chair.
I count on you to fix me, Kohler. To some extent, your problems are my problems.
That's sweet, Jensen.
All right, let's just get this over with.
Relax, Jensen. It's gonna be fine. You won't even know I'm in there. You'll feel weightless, far away, like you're someone else. But Kohler's gonna bring you back and make you you again. Before you know it. take it easy. I swear I didn't mean to... Your retinal display should be back soon. You can still move, right?
What did you...
I was trying to connect the unconnected. But you got some strange fucking ogs back there. I probably shouldn't have. Here, let me get you some water. Or something stronger, maybe?
Water.
You got it, Jensen. Just ease out. Okay? Don't freak out. Rebooting was the only way to save you.
Save me from what, Colin?
Core meltdown. You almost melted my chair. So I reset you, and I found these... I think it's better if I show you what I found. Bring up your system display. You need to see this for yourself. These are your implants. You're familiar with all these, right?
Yeah. David Seraph installed them. Took 2 years for my body to get used to everything.
Right. Well, I had to undo some of that getting used to.
What's going on, Kohler? Why do I feel different?
Something was trying to vampire the juice out of you. I couldn't figure out what until after the reboot. Turns out your Factory Zero is not the standard Factory Zero.
What am I looking at?
Experimental fucking test dogs, man. Hidden inside your body.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought I did?
More than your body can handle. Pretty cool, right?
I'm not sure yet.
I want to show you what happens when you activate one of these suckers. See that? Major spike in your power consumption.
Where the hell did these things come from?
I can't answer that. All I know is the explosion must have woken them up. But man, you want to use these crazy fucking things? That's your right. We just gotta make sure it doesn't fry you. Now, I think I maybe got an idea on how to do that. Try shutting down one of your other implants. You know, just for fun. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, see that? Cooled you right down. You have the power to balance your system if you want. Just, you know, don't activate everything all at once.
What would happen if I did?
Well, you'd suffer some major glitches due to overheating. We're talking risk of permanent damage. So, you know, maybe don't do that.
All right. Reset me now, Kohler. I'll reactivate what I need myself.
Okay, so I'm not always gonna be there for you like this. I can't just follow you around to reset things and hold your neural weave together. Whatever choices you make from here on out, they're your choices.
But you were supposed to be my AUG expert.
I specialize in Chinese black market, okay? The shit I found hidden inside you, spliced into your system like that, looks to me like it's from Mars, man.
I'm pretty sure they're not from Mars.
I feel bad. You deserve answers I can't give you. I can help manage your system better than anyone in Prague. I help you make the most of the new AUGs we just found.
But you can't tell me where the hell they came from. As far as I know, David Seraph installed all my AUGs. If there's something inside me I don't know about, he's the one I need to talk to.
I am familiar with Sarah's work. These new AUGs, they look different to me. I mean, that neodymium shell. Who uses dimorphic magnetorheological fluid like that? Seriously, if you talk to Sarif, you need to ask him that. Shit really stands out. Pretty fucking cool, actually.
Why would Seraph have hidden these things inside me? I don't get it.
I am not convinced this is a Sarif job. The tech itself is super high-end, but the PDOT insulation, sloppy. The bone mounting mounted on the quick. Just doesn't have Satif's touch. Looks more like a retrofit to me. Something much more recent. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking how much I hate being unconscious. You said these additions look recent. How recent?
Within the last 2 years, give or take. Something happened to you in that time?
I was pulled out of the ocean and put in some facility in Alaska to recover. It was a few months there that... the more I try to remember, the blurrier it gets.
Shit, Jensen. That's terrifying.
You ever seen anything like this before? An AUG system that's deliberately hidden like that?
I don't know, Jensen. I mean, I heard of people getting the black market treatment before. Pass out in Prague, wake up in Shanghai. But usually they wake up with less AUGs, not more.
What exactly makes these AUGs so different from my other ones?
They look like experiments, is what. Loose wiring everywhere, man. It's like half of you is untested, unfinished, unbelievable. It's beautiful, is what it is.
This tune-up went longer than I expected. Let's wrap this up.
Right. Here, take some Praxis kits for the trouble. Praxis solves everything. Keeps customers happy. Just, remember what I showed you about managing your juice. It's gonna be a balancing act for you.
Unless what?
There could be a way to optimize. It's just... it would involve getting something from Otar. A neuroplasticity calibrator.
There's a way for me to use everything I have without compromise. I want to know about it.
I was hoping you'd say that. I order all my fancy tech from this illegal catalog, right? But my last shipment got intercepted by Otar Botkoveli.
The same Otar whose men were looking for books out there before?
I am not going to force you. I want you to want to do it. I want you to want to be an augmented god among men. If that sounds like something that interests you, then you should know that Otar runs an underground casino in the Chisti district. The entrance is in a small courtyard off Hlavny Street.
Thanks for the info, Colin.